Before the music even starts, the name of this disc coming in hot. But then at the very beginning of the track, we hear this weird sound. Let me play it for you real quick.
Euphoria.
That sample, if you play it backwards, actually comes from the Wizard of Oz. And it's the part where the wizard himself is exposed as a fraud, like the mask is taken off and they see behind the curtain. And the audio in reverse is him saying, everything they say about me is true. The wizard is the one saying in that sample, everything is true about me. So even with the vocal sample, Kendrick is saying that he's about to expose Drake for everything that he actually is, and people are finally going to get to see behind the curtain because of this beef. It also implies that Drake is going to do it to himself, that the stuff that's going to be exposed is going to be coming from Drake. When we get to it later, you'll see that there are a lot of times that Kendrick Lamar hints that he's got some seriously damaging dirt on Drake.
Woo, child! I knew this year was going to be an eventful one when Cat Williams went to Club Sheshe and spilled everybody's secrets. When he spilled the tea at the beginning of the year, I knew that when Nigerians declared the year of no grief for anybody, that was what it was going to be, because the music industry has been going upside down, back and front, left and right these past few months. And guys, the month of April/May has been the year of these beefs. And who started it? It was Drake. Drake started it. Cole followed. Then Taylor Swift brought her beef that she had with somebody. She brought it back and put it in a song. Then Kendrick Lamar followed. And now Chris Brown also followed. His beef that he had with Quavo, turn it into a song or into music, and he capitalized on it. You know, one thing I love about the American music industry is that, or the hip hop scene, they know how to capitalize or how to monetize their beefs. Unlike Nigerian music artists or artists, all they know how to do is to have Twitter and Instagram war. I'm very, very disappointed in them. But everything I'm going to talk about it in this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Kendrick Lamar beef, the Taylor Swift beef, the Chris Brown beef, and also the Davido and Wizkid beef, the 30 BG and the Wizkid FC beef, all in this video. Guys, my name is Cecilia. If you are into travel, lifestyle, gossip, this is the right place to be. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So first that we're going to talk about, or first on the docket, is the Drake, J. Cole / Kendrick Lamar beef. Drake came out and he brought his own diss track against Kendrick Lamar. It was called First Person Shooter. It was Drake and J. Cole. It seems word on the street is that Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole and Drake were supposed to be on that song or on that track, but Kendrick Lamar opted out. So that was why Drake and J. Cole, they were angry. So they made First Person Shooter and they dissed Kendrick Lamar. Now, when they dissed Kendrick Lamar, when Drake and J. Cole dissed Kendrick Lamar in that track, Drake went and made his own diss track separately against Kendrick Lamar. And I thought these guys, they were friends because they were calling themselves the Big Three, or people were calling them the Big Three. So Drake went and brought his own diss track, which he had to later delete. Allegedly, he had to delete it because he made it with AI. He made it with Tupac and Tupac's voice and one other person's voice. Those people, they were already gone, our fallen heroes. So Tupac's estate came out and they were like, no, we're not going to agree, we're not going to accept this kind of nonsense, bring it down. So he had to delete it. J. Cole also did his own diss track against Kendrick Lamar, his own diss against Kendrick Lamar. So he had to bring down his own diss track too, and he apologized to Kendrick Lamar and to show that he was like, he doesn't want no smoke and they should leave it where it is. He doesn't want any trouble. Guys, did I tell you that Drake did not only diss Kendrick Lamar, he dissed Metro Boomin, he dissed some other people like that. He dissed The Weeknd. So now, Metro Boomin, my guy, the Weeknd producer, he came out and he was like, I'm going to diss you too. I'm going to make the sickest beats and we are going to diss you the same way you dissed us. So Metro Boomin, Future, Kendrick Lamar, they made a diss track somehow like that. It was a track called Like That. And in that track, Kendrick Lamar, he threw shots at Drake. It was very, very serious. He not only threw shots at Drake, he threw shots at both Drake and J. Cole, because he was saying something along the lines of, it's not the Big Three. Nigga, it's just, or ninja, it's just big me. And he called them a bum. Go and listen to Like That. If you haven't listened to Like That, it was epic. Kendrick Lamar went off and we're like, oh, Kendrick Lamar, this Drake back. He shut him down. This is just the end. My guy was like, hold up, this is not the end. I'm going to come back and I'm going to come back with a bang. And guys, Kendrick Lamar came and he delivered. The wordplay was crazy. I love that guy. People who call him a genius, they were right, because he brought a diss track and it was all about Drake. If you listen to that track, he started it slowly, then he picked up the, I don't know how to, because I'm not someone that knows how to describe music. I love music, but I don't know how to describe it. Go and listen to Kendrick Lamar's new track, Euphoria. Guys, it was everything. Anything that Drake says after this, he's just trying to bring himself down all the more. Drake, if you are listening, please don't respond. This particular beef is finished. Don't respond. Kendrick has shut it down. Let me tell you a few things that he said in his lyrics from the beginning. He said, the famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now he's spiraling. You are moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you are not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell details on you now. You are not a rap artist. You are a scam artist with hopes of being accepted. Drake, if you respond. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been your collection. I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. Drake Solomon Aponji Roro. Don't respond to this. He has shut you down. If you ask me, Kendrick won, Drake lost so far. Drake, don't be like your brother Quavo that went and responded to Chris Brown. If you haven't heard the diss track that Chris Brown made against, see, let me tell you from the beginning. It was Quavo that looked for trouble. Quavo looked for trouble because him and Chris Brown had beef. What caused it? Woman. As also woman, at the end of the day, it caused me a problem. I don't understand what's so special about people who quarrel about women. So Chris Brown and Quavo, they were quarreling about women because one person slept with one person's ex, one person dated one person after. See, the word on the street is that Chris Brown is not over his ex Karuchi. Before he was beefing with Drake over Rihanna, now he's beefing with Quavo over Karuchi. I don't know what Chris Brown's problem is. I love him as an artist, but his character, we don't know it because I don't know him personally. So let's continue. Now, Quavo went and brought a diss track about Chris Brown. Was saying something about Chris Brown beating Rihanna. So it was basically about Chris Brown beating women. Now Chris Brown came out and he responded. He responded and he told Quavo, wait, let me not say it like this. He responded, but he played the voice notes that Quavo sent him, and he said he doesn't want no smoke. That Chris Brown, he doesn't want no smoke. That they should let it die. Blah 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 blah. Then Chris Brown started the song and he was like, he started his track. Then Chris Brown said the track like this. He was like, who wants smoke with me? Who wants smoke with me? Who wants smoke with C? Then he went on and on and on, and he said something along the lines of, you fucked or you effed with my XO. That's cool. I don't give no F. You nigga, still a bitch. Cause I effed your ex when you were still with her. Bitch or B, I'm up, Lil Ninja, I'm up. Now, what Chris Brown is trying to say on that particular part is that Quavo slept with his ex Karuchi when they broke up, but he slept with Sweetie, Quavo's ex, when they were still together. That means he has one up over Quavo. And guys, it was bloody. I know in my heart of heart that since that track came out, Sweetie has not slept because Chris Brown went and aired their dirty laundry outside. That's besides the point. If you listen to that track, go and listen to that track if you haven't listened to that track. The track is called Weakest Link. Chris Brown said a lot of things, and he also said that Takeoff's death, Takeoff was not supposed to be the one that was to die, which I think is kind of bad on his part. He said something along the lines of Takeoff was not supposed to be the one to die, that it was supposed to be Quavo. That Takeoff was the real G. Quavo is just somebody that is just riding on the tailcoat of those that are good or that are better than him. something along that line. Go and listen to it. It really, really beats, in my own opinion, it beat Quavo. Quavo was not supposed to respond to that particular diss track. Quavo, he was bodied by a singer. Chris Brown is known as an R&B slash pop artist. He rapped, my guy rap. What can't that guy do? What can't Chris Brown do? He can dance, he can sing, now he can rap, he can even play basketball. And now, he bodied Quavo. Instead of Quavo to go and sit down, people were even saying on TikTok, my guy, don't respond. Quavo, don't respond. Quavo not here. Quavo came out and he responded and he flopped. It's not everything that you respond to. Go and learn the art of silence. Quavo, you're not supposed to respond. It pained me that Quavo responded. Because it was just like you came and you fooled yourself, then you went back. It didn't even make any impact. Talking about disses. Now, let's move on to another diss. Let's come back home to Nigeria. Davido and Wizkid, they are beefing themselves. Let me tell you how it started. Or they are dissing. It's not even diss. They are beefing themselves. Let me tell you how it started. Because this month is the month of everybody beefing each other in Nigeria here. It started when Wizkid FC told Wizkid that they need an album from him. And he was like, oh, if they beg him like this, then he put a sticker below it. They asked him on Twitter. Then he put a sticker below what he posted and said if they beg him like this, maybe he might consider releasing an album. The sticker that he brought out was of the Davido begging a woman for sex, a video that leaked of Davido begging a woman for sex, allegedly. So, people took offense and it reached Davido ear. So Davido also took offense and started going back and forth, insulting each other, which I thought they've already settled their former beef that they had before. See, let me even tell you what I even heard. During this their beef issue, the Breakfast Club, which is a radio station in America, they spoke about the beef at length. And they talked about how Wizkid allegedly, Davido allegedly slapped Wizkid in Dubai when they went for a show. So that was what started their beef that they had before. Now they're now beefing each other. So the people were like, at least Wizkid is not a womanizer. That's for somebody that has plenty baby mothers, or 2 baby mothers. But that's beside the point. Unlike they said, unlike Davido, who has a lot of baby mothers, Wizkid only has 2, and he settled down with 1. And since then, we haven't heard him cheating with other women, unlike Davido that has been cheating, allegedly. So now, Davido responded and said, at least it's not a woman beater. Then he brought a screenshot of Wizkid's wife saying Wizkid used to beat her and blah, 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 blah. That used to put hands on her. And somehow, the blow, meets Oga Don Jazzy. Wizkid called Don Jazzy an influencer. The blood meets her, the blow where they throw give themselves, Davido and Wizkid. Meets Don Jazzy for where for sit down they mind in business. That was how the beef started. Then somehow, Kiss Daniel and Techno, they put themselves into beef too, and they were now beefing each other. It was Techno that started. He said something, then Kiss Daniel responded something about somebody having money more than the second person. It was just stupid. To me, I think if they want to beef each other, put it in a song. Put it in a song. Tell yourself what you want to tell each other, not the fans. Come in and the fans are now beefing each other. They're now fighting Twitter war. The artists, they're now fighting Twitter war. To me, I think it's very, very childish. If you want to diss yourself or if you want to beef yourself, put it in a song, put it in a track, then capitalize on it. What I think the Americans have that we don't have is that we don't know how to capitalize on things. All we know how to do is to sort ourselves, then we rest. Capitalize on whatever is happening. Make your money, make your cash, then you go and rest. That's enough for today's video. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.